You're listening to Relationship Jockey. Hi there, this is me, the Relationship Jockey with you. Unconditional love, நிபந்தனையற்ற அன்பு, बिन शर्त का प्रेम. Nowadays, people say we will not be able to see this kind of love. But I say no. There are some love stories which still possess unconditional love. Even in my life, I have unconditional love. My mom is the best and perfect person to quote for unconditional love. Not only mine, I believe everyone's mom does this to their children. So today's story is about unconditional love. And this story is actually being taken from a website. Long ago, I have not made a note where I have got this story from, but this is a stolen story. And this is how it goes on. One day, a young guy and a young girl fell in love. But the guy came from a poor family. The girl's parents aren't too happy. So the young man decided not only to court the girl, but to court her parents as well. Courting is a procedure where if you are not satisfied with someone, you can court them and live with them for a year or according to the relationship. So that's the courting procedure. Okay, so the young man decided not to court the girl, but to court her parents as well. In time, the parents saw that he was the good man and worthy for her daughter's hand. But there was another problem. The man was a soldier. Soon war broke out and he was being sent overseas for a year. The week before he left, the man kneeled on his knee and asked his love, "Will you marry me?" She wept a tear, said yes. And they were engaged. They agreed that when he gets back in 1 year, they will get married. But tragedy strikes. A few days after he left, the girl had a major vehicular accident. It was a head-on collision. When she woke up in the hospital, she saw her father and mother crying. Immediately, she knew there was something wrong. She later found out that she suffered from brain injury. The part of her brain that colluded and controlled her face muscles were damaged. Her once lovely face was now disfigured. She cried and she saw herself in the mirror. Yesterday I was beautiful. Today I am a monster. Her body was also covered with so many ugly wounds. Right there and then she decided to release her fiancé from their promise. She knew he wouldn't want her anymore. She could forget about him and never see him again. For 1 year, the soldier wrote many letters, but she would not answer any. He phoned her many times, but she wouldn't return her calls. But after 1 year, the mother walked into her room and announced, "He is back from the war." The girl shouted, "No, please, don't tell him about me. Don't tell him I am here." The mother said, "He is getting married," and handed her a wedding invitation. The girl's heart shrunk. She knew she still loved him, but she had to forget him now. With great sadness, she opened the wedding invitation and then she saw her name on it. With confusion, she asked, "What is this?" That was when the young man entered her room with a bouquet of flowers. He kneeled beside her and asked, "Will you marry me?" The girl covered her face with her hands and said, "I am ugly." The man said, "Without your permission, your mom sent me your photos. When I saw your photos, I realized that nothing has changed. You are still the person I fell in love. You are still as beautiful as ever. And I love you." So this is what I say, the unconditional love. And many of them still have that with you. However, the situation and the people around you might have changed you. So, nevertheless, the boat is still waiting for you. Make your ride enjoyable and fun-filled. I hope this story might have enlightened someone's life. If that's the case, I'll be more than happy. And please don't forget to share it to the people who will be in need of it. Last but not least, if you feel that you want to talk with me and want to share your story, please don't hesitate to call me on my number 790-454-7750. And also you can email me to my email ID, which is relationshipjockey@gmail.com, and follow me on my Insta account for instant updates. Please don't forget to share it to the people who will be in need of it. And for listening to more such stories, stay tuned on same time and same day next week. Till then, it's your relationship jockey signing off. Bye-bye.